I'm sorry that uniform took so long in getting here. Well, it's still a little bit long, but it's got certain charms.
Thank you, Mr. Whitney.
Yes, you really brighten up the morning. Yeah, it's a bright morning in many ways. Have you seen this?
No, sir.
Don't let anyone tell you that there is no such thing as justice. This headline is a sight for sore eyes. So are you a sight for sore eyes, as a matter of fact. Turn around.
Pardon?
Well, you know, turn around. I want to see your, the total effect.
Well, okay. I think it's a little tight, though.
Yes, Chrissy, it certainly is.
Excuse me. Am I interrupting a fashion show or a little striptease?
Mrs. Whitney, I'm sorry.
Sorry I got up so early.
Well, actually, it's not that early, dear. As a matter of fact, Chrissy was just asking me about lunch.
Oh, right. I wanted to know if I could serve you something.
Well, Chrissy, why don't you serve it topless? I'm sure my husband would just love that.
Well, as a matter of fact, I told Chrissy that she could forget about lunch.
Chrissy, could you bring me some fresh coffee, please?
Oh, right away. Coffee.
Well, you see, dear, there is life before lunchtime.
Wildlife, obviously. If I had known this kind of thing was going on so early in the morning, I'd start getting up at the crack of dawn.
Now, come on,
Now
dear.
I know
Don't
why
make something out of
you
nothing.
love to have me sleep late so you can play fun and games with the parlor maid.
We have only one maid.
Well, something tells me she's not going to be around for long.
Now, I'm not going to let you ruin the great mood that I'm in. As a matter of fact, that is the reason that I had Chrissy forget about lunch today, is because I want to take my lovely wife out for lunch.
I'm not dressed properly for a fancy lunch.
Then we won't go someplace fancy. We'll go slumming. We'll go to that country and western place you told me about.
Sid's?
Yeah, Sid's. Now, come on, let's see that wonderful smile.
Tell me something first. Was it Chrissy's cute little body that put you in such a good mood today?
No. It was this. Gavin Wiley is behind bars. At last.
Here goes, here, Wally.
Hat on and cowboy boots. Think Hop-Along Cassidy is going to come hopping through the door?
Everybody loves the West. I'm sure you'd love to see the Dallas Cowgirls come kicking in.
Oh, come on. Can't you forget this morning?
Well, I don't blame you, but I know men, and I also know women, especially little tarts like Chrissy.
Oh, come on. That girl is as innocent as a lamb. I mean, she used to work in a convent before she came to work for us.
And I bet I know exactly what she was praying for.
Shall we see if the food is a little better than the ambiance?
Well, now, are you folks ready to order?
Do we really look like folks to you?
Oh, well, sure do, like real nice folks. Of course, everybody looks like folks to me. Would you care to hear the specials?
Let me see if I can guess. Chili dogs, chipped beef.
Well, no, as a matter of fact, we have a blanquette de veau, chicken tetrazzini, and fresh shellfish salad.
I'm not very hungry. I think I'll just have a steak.
Steak, medium rare,
Yes, and I might as well have a baked potato.
sour cream and chive.
And butter. And I'll have the vegetable, creamed spinach, and a salad with blue cheese.
You really ought to try and eat something. You're going to waste away, honey, like this.
Oh, I couldn't possibly eat anything else. Oh, a dessert souffle. Should I order that now?
Be a good idea. We have chocolate, raspberry,
Chocolate.
and chocolate.
And I will just have the steak rare. Now you can go wait on your other folks.
Bobbie? Listen, I know you're busy, but would you take over table 2 for me, I don't think I like those people.
I really didn't expect Chrissy to be so cute when Gunther hired her, you know. So the employment agency talked about the convict and all that.
Miss, do you think you can go back to the kitchen and see if you can find a clean fork? This looks as if you've used it to dig your potatoes.
Oh, sure. I'll take care of it.
I mean, I thought she'd be kind of mousy looking, you know, but she wasn't.
You've got nothing to worry about.
I don't trust women, and you're so susceptible. What I need around...
Here you are, sir. Sorry about that.
You haven't been here for a while, have you?
No, I was away for a while, and right now I'm only doing part-time. Do you need more rolls?
Yes, I'm starving. What I was going to say is what I really need around the house is someone who looks like that.
You know, I do wish that you'd forget about Chrissy and try enjoying your meal.
You seem to be enjoying yours.
No, I am. The steak is very, very good. Let's see what your stuff is like. It tastes better than it looks, believe me. Despite the kind of corny environment here, this place isn't half bad.
Well, I'm so glad you're enjoying yourself.
I am. I'm at peace with the world. Especially now that Gavin Wiley is behind bars.
You excuse me for a minute.
Certainly. Miss?
Yes, Mr. Whitney.
Oh, you know who I am, do you?
Yes, sir. Can I get you something else?
No. As a matter of fact, food was quite good, but we're going to have to be leaving shortly. You can bring the check when you get a chance.
Sure. Glad you enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Whitney residence.
Hello, Chrissy. It's Mrs. Whitney.
Oh, Mrs. Whitney. What can I do for you?
Chrissy, do you know how to pack a bag?
Well, sure. Are you going on a trip?
No, darling. I'm afraid you are. I'd like you to pack your bags as soon as possible, preferably by the time we get home.
I don't understand.
It's very simple, darling. You're fired. We'll send your wages to your house.
Oh, Mrs. Whitney, why?
And you can take your sexy little uniform with you. Compliments of me.
Let's see. If I can make Fairfield by 5. I'll be back in time.
Here you are, sir.
Oh, thank you.
That was the watch. But that wasn't Old Lang Syne.
Okay, Wiley, come on. 2 visits in 1 day. You're getting to be a regular around here.
Yeah, they almost didn't let me see you. I had to tell them we were related.
First cousins, Maverick?
Gavin, I had to see you. Listen, remember when you were telling me how you and Jody were looking for that watch in the Whitney house?
Oh, what about it?
Well, you said it might help you, that it might have even kept you out of jail.
I doubt they would have done that, but it probably would have made my sentence lighter. You see, it would have proven that Sky Whitney was just as responsible for Gunther's death as I was.
If you could have found it.
Oh, we did find it. That wasn't the problem. The problem was it was the wrong watch. It played the wrong tune.
Yeah, I know. Old Lang Syne.
Right.
Listen, Gavin, Sky Whitney and his wife came into Sid's Tavern for lunch today. I served them.
Lucky you.
His wife left him alone at the table. I don't know. She went to make a phone call.
All right, I'm sick of talking to you.
All right, take it.
I hope you no more.
All right, come on, Bobbie. Tell me what's on your mind.
Well, when he was alone at the table, I brought him the check. Gavin, he was looking at his watch.
His pocket watch?
Yes. The point is, I heard it play a tune. Not for very long, but I heard it very clearly.
Well, what about it?
Gavin, I'd never heard that tune before. I don't even know what it was. But I do know one thing. It definitely wasn't Old Lang Syne.
So there you are. I thought I
was going to have to send out a search party.
Whatever for?
Find out if it were really true that you fired that poor child by telephone.
I've been out shopping. I wanted to return that beige dress, and I got this one instead. Do you like it?
Now, Raven, don't try to avoid the issue. I want to know what happened here. I realize I'm just a guest, but still, I have a right.
I think this color is much better, don't you think?
Raven, will you
All right,
please?
all right. We'll talk about it at dinner. Speaking of dinner, Skylar is in Springfield, and he won't be back till tomorrow, so it'll be just the two of us.
And who is going to prepare this dinner, since Chrissy left this house more than 4 hours ago? What on earth did you do?
I got rid of her. What is wrong with that? I am the mistress of this house, aren't I?
Well, I'm certainly not questioning your right to discharge the girl, but I'm curious as to the reason why. It seems so unexpected.
Well, what I didn't expect was our little convent girl to turn out to be a tramp.
Oh, now, Raven, I don't
It's
believe...
true. Have you seen her all week? She's been twitching around here in that new little uniform of hers.
I suppose I was aware of the uniform, yes.
Well, Chrissy certainly made Skylar aware of it, as well as Spencer and the postman and the gardener and anyone else who walked in here in pants.
Now, Raven, I do think that's terribly unfair. If you objected to her attire, then you should have said something about it.
I did. 2 little words. You're fired.
And then to call her from a restaurant, so casually, as if you were exchanging a dress.
Geraldine, I don't need a little flirt running around this house. What I need is a good, strong girl who wears sensible shoes and can take an order, and besides, Chrissy couldn't cook anyway. What do you want for dinner?
Well, I don't think you should bother. We can send for something.
Oh, no. I have a wonderful idea.
No, I don't feel like going out, Raven.
No, that's not what I meant. I'm going to cook.
You?
Yes, why not? It can't be that difficult.
Oh, Raven, you don't even know where the kitchen is.
I do so. And you just wait. You're going to be in for a big surprise.
The potatoes with that. I mean, it comes with the roast beef.
Oh, no, just give me a second helping of Yorkshire pudding and some upside-down cake.
Listen, I'm going to be brutally honest with you. The pudding, it's not really pudding at all. It's more like a deflated popover.
Well, I'll be brutally honest with you. That's perfect. It's exactly how I feel. Ran all over town bragging about how I was going to get Gavin Wiley off. Oh, I discover I'm nothing but hot air.
You sure you can't get out of this?
No. I want to help Gavin. I don't know if he's going to let me.
Well, what do you want him to do? Plead guilty?
Well, yeah, sort of. Here. See? Right there. It'd be sort of a crime of passion.
Yeah.
And then I would sway the jury with my brilliant oration.
Oh, I see. Like that guy in Inherit the Wind. You know, you really should come to my acting class. Maybe take a lesson.
Oh, no, come on. You're kidding.
No, I'm serious. I mean, you were telling me yourself that addressing the jury and acting are like the same thing.
Yeah, but why should I take your lessons?
Well, you'd be terrific. Why don't you come with me tonight?
No.
Mitzi, I'm so sorry. I'm so late.
Why didn't you see you come in?
Yeah, well, I tried to sneak in while Sid wouldn't notice, but she caught me while I was changing.
Don't worry about it. It's been real slow.
Nobody here but us actors.
Hi, Cliff.
Oh, hi, Bobbie.
Why don't you let me take over? What is this? Am I reading this right? 1 rib, 2 yips, 1 flip?
Yeah, well, that's 1 rib. That's 1 roast beef, 2 yips, 2 Yorkshire puddings, and 1 flip. That's 1 upside-down cake. And you better let me take this to the kitchen.
Good idea. Cliff, I wanted to thank you for defending Gavin.
Oh, hey, don't thank me yet.
Well, I wish you good luck. Mrs. Whitney, you're back.
Yes, lunch and dinner. You might as well hire me for a commercial.
We should. Can I get you a drink?
Oh, no, thank you. Bobbie, right, that's your name, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
You know, Bobbie, can I ask you something? Today at lunch, you said that you just worked here temporarily, is that right?
Yeah, I'm only here a couple days of the week.
Well, how would you like to not be here at all? I mean, how would you like sort of a new form of employment?
I don't really understand.
Well, have you ever done domestic work in a house?
You mean like a maid?
Yeah. How would you like to work in a big, beautiful home like mine?